Hello, this is Fran, back with another video on planting bulbs for the summer and fall seasons. Now these bulbs are one of my absolute favorites called dahlias. I'll put a hashtag in the description box for those who are curious of what they are. To me, they are like sunlight in my eyes, so absolutely beautiful and available in all types of sizes and colors, bursting with personality. The bulbs, as you see, resemble potatoes. Now, I ordered these from Bricks Bulbs from Holland, and they arrived rather quickly, but I wanted to wait until a lot of the rain passed before I planted to avoid any root rot. I'm here in Georgia in Zone 8A, and we have lots of rain and sticky red clay. So those who are familiar know it can be challenging to successfully garden in these conditions. In my opinion though, no matter where you garden, make sure that the soil is properly prepped, the pH is in balance, the sun and drainage is correct for your flowers to grow and thrive. Now this particular bed is on the west side of the property facing south. So it gets about 6 hours of sun and has excellent drainage as it sits on a slope. And dahlias just adore the sunlight and thrive in these conditions. I removed the grass remnants and it was a bit barren. So in order to prep, I used layers of compost manure, topsoil, and garden soil. The compost manure acts as an excellent fertilizer. I repeated these steps over a course of 4 months and watered it regularly. I also noticed that the soil got a little bit easier to drill as it dried out a bit. One product that's essential for proper fertilization is bone and blood meal. I use this exclusively for my dahlias. That way they'll have a solid growth and beautiful blooms. You can find this online at any Home Depot or Lowe's. And I'll link all of the soils in the description box. A light dusting of this inside of the holes is all you really need. Just be sure to cover it entirely, as it attracts wildlife because of the strong scent. It's a combination of nutrients, really. The dried animal blood increases the soil's nitrogen levels, and the bone meal is ground animal bones, and it increases the soil's calcium and phosphorus levels. These openings are about 4 to 6 inches deep and 3 to 5 inches wide. But honestly, there's not a standard measurement since they all have different sized clusters and bunches. I'd say just make sure that your stem's eye is always facing up and there's ample room for the bulbs to fit comfortably. Now I use 5-foot stakes to stabilize the dahlias as they grow, and it would be wise to use them, and as the dahlias grow, to tie them back a bit for support. I just love gardening. It makes me so happy to see the flowers grow healthily and respond to the amount of caring and planning that goes into this. Now, these dahlias on the east side of my property, I've already planted about 3 weeks ago. So that kind of gives you an idea to see how much they've grown. Now I'll tie these back as well to 5-foot stakes as they get bigger, and I'll post the updates as they bloom. Now, if you're watching from Instagram on At Home with Fran, I'll add extra shots that you can view on the installation and on the blooms as they start to open. Thank you so much for coming by, and see you on the next video.